here this year. One thing you know you'll see if you've watched Louisville is intense defense, a lot of pressure up and down the court. See how the Harrisons and Tyler Ulis handle it. Nice look inside for Towns. Follows up his own miss, and Kentucky's on the board.
Well, Louisville, an offensive rebound that quickly to Kentucky is not a good sign for Louisville. They've got to get on the glass.
And it's something Rick Pitino's talked about, feeling that Kentucky beat Louisville last year in both games, really, especially in the NCAA tournament game, because of their advantage on the glass. Montrezl Harrell ties the game.
On both ends, as well as any big guy in the country.
And there's Karl Stein for the follow on the miss by Towns.
Accomplished here at Louisville, and then what they've accomplished just in the last 3 years.
Jones with a pull-up. A little bit too strong. Loose ball. Louisville ball. Harrell from the free throw line. Tied at 6, about 3.5 in. Here with just about everybody standing at the Yum Center in Louisville.
Kentucky's going to have to get the ball into the middle of this zone. They can't be content to just shoot out on the perimeter.
And away from the ball, an offensive foul going against Karl Towns. Right now covering Montrezl Harrell. He figures to draw the bulk of that assignment here today.
Yeah, he'll have him most of the time that he's in there, but there are going to be a lot of switches. He's going to be on different guys.
Towns over Harrell for the rebound.
That I've ever seen, frankly. But those guards, Chris Jones and Terry Rozier, put an amazing amount of pressure on the basketball.
Knocked out of bounds. It stays with Kentucky. There are just 3 seconds on the shot clock.
You know, if you think you're going to run your little set plays in this kind of game, you're going to have to make a play, not run a play.
Towns for 3. And he's won every game by at least 10. And they're averaging a 29-point margin of victory this year, #1 in the nation.
Well, this is by far the toughest test they've had, and I think the toughest they're going to have in the regular season.
Puerto Rico, he's just 1 for 16 since.
Well, Karl Towns just walked, but he has done a good job of being physical.
And then you will see one of the best teams in the country, Virginia, taking on Miami on the home court of college hoops. Can they get it in? Harrell quiet since the early going. Draws the foul.
Looks like they got him down low, and that's another instance of Karl Towns, whoever it is on the ball, have a little bit more discipline and allow your teammates to block that shot up high. Degrees. But there was no question there was a foul.
Can Harrell get going? Down with the rebound is Towns.
And the national championship, and these guys know that.
A lot of people thinking that this game, as Towns is left open, will miss the jumper. For the most part by Karl Stein today. Mango Mathian trying to back down Towns. And the help defender, Karl Stein, slaps it away. Towns with a full head of steam. Counted and a foul.
That's how you take the ball to the basket.
Aaron Harrison with Mathiang on him, drives by him. Towns working hard, has it swatted away, but there is a foul call. And Towns will be rewarded with a trip to the free throw line.
Boy, that drop blocking teams, you still have to attack the basket. You got to take this to the rim. If they send it back, so be it.
Rozier. And a held ball will go to Louisville as Towns and Anuaku get tangled up. And everybody's best for a few minutes in the first half after suffering a cut above his right eye. Has it bandaged up, back in there, and playing well in the second half.
I don't think he's only 18. Well, that's good. That basket's good.
Yeah, Carl Hess is signaling that the basket counts, and I think there's also a foul. Mike Roberts has called a foul. Karl Hess called the goaltend. So Montrezl Harrell has 10 of the 12 teams that Kentucky has played this year have had their lowest scoring output of the season in their game against Kentucky.
And the other two probably just can't score, period.
Blackshear, he can score. Not this time, though, and down with another rebound is Towns.
Have to have a bucket. Who do they give it to? You know, is there somebody that they can say, okay, we're going to give it to Julius Randle or whoever it is and get a basket?
Towns is fouled. They've had... Into Towns. Over Mathiang.
Calipari wanted to do the last possession after they got that third offensive rebound, and Andrew Harrison just pitched it up for no reason.
Ulis with the shot clock running down. Towns saves it and then throws it away. Pass